Garfield has no right to say he hates Mondays. I hate Mondays. You know what cats do on Mondays? They sleep all day. Maybe they take breaks to eat and goof off, but they take naps during the eating and goofing off periods. From about 5 p.m. on Sunday to about 5 p.m. on Tuesday, I have to be awake. I might get a chance to nap for about 2 to 4 hours in there if I have time. And today, I just don't have the time. I had to do stuff for class, and I have to deposit checks, and I didn't even get to the bank on time to deposit the checks, and the schoolwork wasn't all done, and I had to post the videos, and I don't know if it's... Oh. So that's the situation. Here are some tips for dealing with anxiety. Number 1, deep breathing. Deep breaths, especially deep breaths through the nose, can help to release nitric oxide. Nitric oxide helps to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, which can help to lower your heart rate, lower your blood pressure, and help induce a sense of calm and well-being, which is pretty important, especially if you're about to have a panic attack. I find when I am at the level of anxiety where a panic attack is imminent, deep breathing is the step that I can get to. Deep breathing is a good first step because it's reliable in that I can use it even when my other options are not available because of my level of anxiety. Number 2, talk to yourself in a calm voice. Talking to yourself in a calm voice is sort of a fake it till you make it strategy. By acting calm, it helps to get your brain out of panic mode. Or at least when it's a strategy available to me, it helps get my brain out of panic mode. However, this might not work for you. This is something I developed with the therapists I've worked with. It's a cognitive behavioralist thing. Other therapies, other strategies might work better for you, differently for you. If you're looking for advice, why don't you seek out people with credentials? There are people with credentials on YouTube who give out free advice. Appropriate legal disclaimers, please don't sue me. Number 3, get out of there. Now, this is not often an option, but when there's something in my environment that's triggering my anxiety, or even if it's just a place where my anxiety is happening, not related to the environment particularly, getting out of there can help distance me physically from that situation where I was anxious. Being physically distant from it helps to be emotionally distant from it. Exercise can help to reduce chronic anxiety, so just moving, not necessarily running, because running can sometimes make the adrenaline go up more for me, but walking away helps a whole bunch. And it helps me to engage in the self-care behaviors without the social pressure of having people stare at me while I breathe deeply and quietly talk to myself, because that makes you look like a crazy person, because I am a crazy person. So to reiterate a point I've made about a dozen times in my videos, coping mechanisms, because of social stigma surrounding mental illness, are perceived as symptoms. Isn't that interesting? Finally, number 4, drugs. I didn't say they would all be good strategies, just strategies. The thing is you require consistent dose to deal with consistent symptoms. If what you're taking is habit forming, then you are going to develop a habit, and withdrawals are going to suck because they'll feel exactly like anxiety, or at least trigger your anxiety. Whether you're medicating or you're self-medicating, all of the substances which change your brain chemistry to help you with your anxiety are going to either have side effects, withdrawal symptoms, or both. So I recommend you talk about this with a therapist or a medical professional, somebody who'd be better equipped to deal with your personal situation and who understands the ramifications of all the substances you might or might not use. I want your goal to be survival because your survival matters to me. So if you're doing something to survive your mental illness that is impairing your ability to survive generally, then I want you to do something different. But I'm just some queer on YouTube, so, you know, take my opinion with a grain of salt. You do you. Krista, I will see you tomorrow.